This video is for you if you have been looking for a perfect trading strategy for Deriv Range Break. I won't only show you the trading strategy, I will show you the conditions for entry, SL and TP. We'll also do a back test using MT5 Strategy Tester. And if you comment a valid point on how this strategy can be improved, I will give you this trading board for free. So make sure you watch from the beginning till the end. So this trading strategy is beginner friendly, and I prefer to use it for range break 100 index than the rest, but you can also use it for them, but the same logic can be applied for both. So the first thing you need to do is the time frame. Make sure the time frame is set to 15 minutes, right? So the next thing you have to do is to check the previous day. Now this is the current day, right? From this vertical line to this vertical line represents the current day. Then from this vertical line to this vertical line represents the previous day, which is like a day ago. Then from this vertical line to this vertical line represents 2 days ago, and this is where your analysis will start from. Now the first thing you need to do is to look for the highest market price for 2 days ago, right, which was here, right? They are going to place an horizontal line on the highest market price to mark that price, right? Next, we are going to go to yesterday, which is this zone. Let me bring the vertical line to mark it, so which means around this zone, right? Now you are going to mark the lowest market price for yesterday, which is around this zone, right? So let me use an horizontal line to mark the lowest market price. You can see that here is the lowest market price for yesterday, then 2 days ago here is the highest market price. Now the next thing you will do is to draw a trend line to connect the high price for 2 days ago to the low price for yesterday. Draw it like this. Once you connect the trend line from here, the high price of 2 days ago should be connected to the lowest market price for yesterday. Then you can extend the trend line forward. That's the first step. Now you can proceed to delete these horizontal lines. Now the next thing you are going to do, you are going to go back to 2 days ago again to draw another trend line. The first thing you are going to do is to check for the lowest market price for 2 days ago. I think that should be this level or this level. It should be here. Now put an horizontal line on that particular market price, right? This is the lowest market price for 2 days ago. They are going to look for the high price, the highest market price for yesterday, right? You are going to for yesterday, which is between these two vertical lines, right, which is this particular place. This is the highest market price for yesterday. They are going to place another horizontal line on that market price. After placing the horizontal line on that highest market price, then you are going to draw another trend line connecting the low price, the lowest market price for 2 days ago to the highest market price for yesterday, just like we did for the previous one, and we are going to extend the trend line forward. Now let me delete these two horizontal lines for I will use to mark the market price. Now immediately you draw these two trend lines, let me change the color of this properties. Let me change it to dark green. Okay, now we are going to now put an horizontal line at the point, at their meeting point. Let me zoom it in a bit. At this point was where these two trend lines, right? Let me change the color of these two. Now the horizontal line is going to extend to the current day. The next thing you have to do, let me delete this vertical line. The next thing we are going to check is to check the number of points from this horizontal line downwards, and also you are going to also check the number of points from this horizontal line upwards. So you can use the crossbar tool to check it. So for example, from this horizontal line downwards, it has 11,263 points. Then from this horizontal line upwards, you have 7,179, which means we have more points downwards than upwards. That means for this current day, we are looking for a sell. But at the bin, we have more points upwards than downwards. It means for this current day, we are going to go for a buy. So the purpose of this horizontal line is to mark the ranging zone, which means when market gets to this line, there will be a range, maybe a reversal or continuation. Then this trend line going upwards, this is more like overbought zone, and this trend line going downwards means oversold zone. For this current day, let me delete this arrow. For this current day, we've established the fact that we are going for a sell trade, but the market is below this horizontal line. So this is what we are going to wait for. The first thing you are going to do is to wait for the market to cross above this horizontal line, right? Then wait again for the market to cross back below this horizontal line. So basically, because we are waiting for a sell, it means the market must first cross above this horizontal line, then cross back down below this horizontal line. But at the bin, we are looking for a buy trade for this day. It means we are just kind to cross and close above this horizontal line. But unfortunately, for this current day, the market has not gotten to that level. So let me look for another example. Let me delete all these trend lines and everything first. So let's assume that this is the current day, this was yesterday, and this was 2 days ago. Remember, the first thing you are going to do is to look for the high price of 2 days ago, then mark it. This is the high price, right? Once you mark the high price, then for yesterday, look for the low price and mark it. The low price is somewhere around here. Now draw a trend line connecting the high price of 2 days ago to yesterday. I think it should be a trend line from the high price to the low price. Draw a trend line, right? Draw a trend line connecting both. So you can extend it for how long you want. So the high price of 2 days ago and low price of yesterday, connect both together and extend the trend line forward. The next thing you are going to do, you can delete the horizontal line, then look for the low price of the lowest price of 2 days ago. Let's say it should be somewhere around here. No, it should be here. This is the lowest price for 2 days ago. Once you mark it, place an horizontal line on it. Then for yesterday, look for the highest market price. Place an horizontal line to mark the highest market price. And once you are done with that, use the trend line to connect both prices together. So let me change the color of this. Let me change the color of this trend line. Let me change it to red. Now you can proceed to delete these horizontal lines. Then you use an horizontal line to mark the meeting point where the two trend lines meet. You can see this is the exact price that they crossed each other, right? Then the next thing you are going to do for the current day, you are going to check for the current day. When the current day starts, then you are going to check. If you check the number of points from the horizontal line downwards, let's see, it is okay, sorry, from the horizontal line downwards, it is 12,950 points downwards. Then check the corresponding, exactly vertical corresponding from the horizontal line upwards to touch upwards. You can see that for this one we have 4,593, which means we have more points downwards, which means the market is probably going for a sell for this new day, right? Because the market is currently below this trend line, let's say this is the beginning of the new day and the market is currently below this horizontal line, that means that you are going to wait for the market to cross above this horizontal line, then wait back again for the market to back below the horizontal line, and immediately the candle that cross back below the horizontal line close should be somewhere around here. Immediately it's closed, you are going to place a sell trade. Now immediately you place a sell trade, let me look for the candle that cross. Now this is the candle that cross and close below the horizontal line, right? Then immediately you place the sell trade here, your stop loss will be at the high price of that candle, and your take profits can be as much as 1:3 to 1:5. Lastly, the most important thing about this trading strategy is that you can't trade it more than twice in a day per asset. For example, if you are trading it with range break 100 index, you can only trade it twice. So we are going to use the MT5 strategy tester to test the bot. And if you want the bot, you must comment how you think the strategy can be improved, and once you do that and I'm impressed with it, I'm going to let you know how you are going to get the bot for free. Now let's test the bot in MT5 Strategy Tester. And always make sure that anytime you want to test the bot in MT5 Strategy Tester, the time frame is set to 15 minutes. And if after drawing these two trend lines they do not cross, it means that you will not take any trade for that day.